Okay, so just lie down on your back. And this is something that Steph asked for. She wanted to just get really full breathing. So this is really simple, just finding the breath in all parts of the body, or all parts of the breath. Okay, so just put your hands on your tummy. And you're just going to start taking slightly deeper breaths and try and breathe that into your tummy. Your hands are there, it gives you a bit of a chance to just feel where the breathing goes. Let's get individual parts of that. Try and feel that you bring the breathing in down towards the pelvic floor. So the in-breath breathes right to the bottom. And then feel that you breathe out into more of the sides of the tummy. You can feel that the tummy doesn't just rise and fall, but it expands out sideways. Breathe into the back of the tummy, into the low spine. And then breathe into all of those spaces, down and out, and back. You're going to move the hands higher up. You're going to move them onto your rib cage. Try and be more side ribs. So maybe stick the elbows out quite wide. Find the side ribs. And try and focus on the breathing in the rib cage. So ribs do rise and fall, but more than anything, they go out to the sides. They're like a concertina, pulling in and out, an accordion. And for now, I wouldn't say we're really trying to deepen the breath. We're trying to slow it down, spread it out, to be a little bit more aware. So as much as working with the breathing, we're working with the awareness, trying to send the breathing, rather trying to send the awareness into those places. So for now, for every in-breath, ribs flare out. For every out-breath, come back in again. And bring the fingers to your collarbones. So elbows quite close in towards you, just feel the fingers on the collarbones. And this might work for you and it might not, but try and bring the breathing up to the very top of the chest. And see if you can feel a movement, maybe across the shoulders on the floor. You can move the shoulders, feel the shoulders change on the ground, or maybe you can feel the collarbones. For some people, the breathing doesn't really go this high, and for some people, it doesn't feel that nice to send the breathing up this high. This is often where our emergency reserves are for breath, so they're what we use when we're stressed, so they can make us feel a little bit panicky, a little stressed. So maybe you don't like this, so it's okay. You can move and breathe somewhere else. But if you're still here at the top, maybe you can feel the breathing move in the back of the neck, where it joins the shoulders and the spine. And bring the hands back on the ribs, side ribs. Come back to the feeling of flaring and contracting. And bring the hands back on the tummy, the rising and the falling. We have muscles in a lot of different places here that we use for breathing. There's the big diaphragm. It's like a big parachute, separates the upper and the lower half of our chest, torso. And that's a big part of what we should be using to breathe. Can run all day. And we've got muscles between the ribs, intercostals, help us to breathe. But we've got a lot of support muscles, muscles around the shoulders, muscles around the back, muscles around the sides. And on a really full breath, we can incorporate a lot of those. So just bring the hands to wherever they're comfortable. You can bring them down beside you, or you can keep them on your tummy. And you're going to direct the breath through a cycle. So you're going to start by feeling like you breathe down to the pelvic floor. You start to fill the tummy on the inhale. Then you start to move that up into the rib cage, out to the sides. And then up to the collarbones. And let it go. So this is all one long and deep breath. So down to the pelvic floor, and then to the sides, and then to the collarbones, and then let it go. Inhale down to the pelvic floor and tummy, out into the side ribs, up into the collarbones, and let it go. Inhale, pelvic floor, side ribs, collarbones, and let it go. And you might breathe faster or slower than me, that's okay. Okay, one more time, let. Inhale, tummy, pelvic floor, side ribs, collarbones, and let it go. Now you're going to follow that on your own, nice and steady. You're going to send the breathing into those places. Be aware of the breathing in those places. So now you're unled. You maybe take a little bit more time over it. Find your rhythm. What's a long, slow breath for you? Try and keep your attention across those 3 different places and the order from bottom to top. The last thing is we want to make this feel both strong and soft. So you don't want to feel panicky. You don't want to feel like you're forcing the breath. You want to just feel like it's a nice relaxed breath, but it's strong, it's deliberate. And that it's tummy, ribs, collarbones, release. And just start to relax the control of your breathing. Move your fingers, move your toes, turn your head. Bring your heels in towards you, plant the soles of the feet down. And take your right arm over your head. Roll onto your right hand side. And bring yourself back up. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be happy. Namaste. Steph asked for a breathing practice. It involves you just lying on your back.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
works.
you got that?
Yeah, I think that I can manage that.